gonna catch that outbound plane.
We are saying happy birthday today to American country music singer and songwriter Suzy Bogguss.
This clip is from her performance at the Stone Mountain Arts Center in Brownville back in 2010. Bogguss has been releasing music since the 80s, and in that time she has racked up a host of awards and nominations, including a Grammy.
Very impressive. She's recognized for that strong mezzo-soprano vocal range, and she first got famous on her original compositions, but she's also taken some time to look back at American musical tradition, which sometimes means playing some instruments that you don't often see. When Suzy Bogguss came to Maine in 2011, she was promoting an album and book of classic folk songs from the American Songbook.
That thing she's playing is called a mouth harp, among a half dozen other names, and the song is Froggy Went A-Courtin', which, as we found out, is surprisingly old.
You're not kidding. That song is more than 400 years old.
Isn't that crazy? It's a really, really old song. And, you know, I've been singing it since I was a kid. And, you know, I always thought it was an American song. But they first found it really in 1549 back in Scotland in a song that was recorded as, not recorded on recordings, but recorded as The Marriage of the Mouse and the Frog.
So you were cheating a little bit, I have to say, when you put this on your new CD, American Folk Songbook.
You know what, I got into the whole research program and started feeling really, you know, like a lot of these you can sort of trace back. But the verses, you know, I tried to pick the verses that were more Americanized.
Kind of an interesting project here. CD
Yes.
and a new book with lyrics.
Right.
Sort of sparked by Garrison Keillor when you were on his show, right?
Yes, I toured with him a couple of summers ago, and he would get thousands of people singing sing-alongs, old folk songs or whatever with him, and it just absolutely, it teared me up almost every night. It was so remarkable, and I always love to get people singing along in my audience as well, and this seemed like a great opportunity. And you know, I had great teachers when I was in school, and you know, we did the music and everything in here as well, so that you know, if anybody wants to dig their guitar out from under their bed, they can do it.
And these are the kinds of songs that, you know, they're part of our culture. Red River Valley, Shenandoah, songs like that. They've been around forever, and they're going to be around forever, aren't they?
Well, we hope they are. I mean, you know, my child is 16 years old, and there are a lot of these songs that he didn't know. And you know, I consider myself, you know, somebody who is pretty singing a lot of different songs, and so you know, we hope that we can pass it through. That, you know, that was really a lot of the reason for the book, was that, you know, we share the music and the lyrics, and there's stories about each one of the songs as well, and some of them are pretty entertaining.
I think it's a really good sign of a great musician, someone who likes to do the research into kind of the history and the classical stuff.
For sure, yeah, it's very impressive.
Yeah, very cool. Happy birthday, Suzy Bogguss. That wraps up our first half hour of news. Thanks for being with us. We will be back at 5.
Yes, we will. Samantha York and Donovan Lynch are in next with your rundown, and we'll leave you this half hour with Froggy Went A-Courtin'. A little more. Stay with us.
Froggy went a-courtin' and hit it right with a sword and a pistol by his side. Well, he rode up to Miss Mousie's door. He rode up to Miss Mousie's door. He rode up to Miss Mousie's door. Gave 3 loud raps and a big, big roar. Well, he took Miss Mousie on his knee. He took Miss Mousie on his knee, He took Miss Mousie on his knee. He said, Miss Mousie, will you marry me? Well, not without my Uncle Rat's consent, Not without my Uncle Rat's consent, Not without my Uncle Rat's consent, I wouldn't marry the president, No, sir. Kimmy-Kimo in the land of Pharaoh. Come a rent 10 penny, Winkle, Tommy Doodle, Rattle, Bugger, Rat Trap, Penny, won't you kind me, hollow tree. Little piece of cornbread laying on the shelf. Little piece of cornbread laying on the shelf. Little piece of cornbread laying on the shelf. If you want any more, you gotta sing it to yourself. Yes, sir. Pharaoh, come a rent and penny wiggle, Tommy doodle rattle, bugger, rat trap, penny